You saw the fake smiles and you kept on running. You know who this is about if it's for you. Someone who really thought they could trick you. Doesn't have to be romantic. Just someone who thought they were going to trick you, and you saw it. You saw everything. You are very smart. You're very intuitive. Congratulations. If you need to ask what it's about, it's not for you. This is an intuitive test. Something that happened recently that you need to pay attention to. Look, guys, the veil is thin. Things are moving fast in the spirit world. And I'm here to show you that your senses are heightened. You are intuitive. This was recent. This was in the past few days. Doesn't matter when you see this. It was in the past few days from when you see this. You're so spiritual, so much more tuned in than you might think. I'm sorry if you hear my dog. You okay, doggy? You are so much more spiritually awakened than you think. Open your eyes. Lots going on. You were right. Like, it was just like an energy. Could be you walked into a room and walked right back out. It's going to resonate in a lot of different ways. Like I said, it's for your intuition. Some of you, it's like you went into a store, tried to shop there, just couldn't. And it's not because you didn't see anything you wanted. You just got a bad feeling. You went to somebody's house, got a bad feeling. It could have happened on Easter, because this is recorded not long after Easter. Again, doesn't matter when you see it, though. Pay attention to this. Make a note of it somewhere. Don't tell anybody about it, because people get in your head and tell you you're crazy and stuff. You're not crazy. You're not delusional. You're spiritual. You're intuitive. Hustling. Fake accounts. Screenshot. This also speaks to something that happened online. Or a different scenario. That's what this entire reading's about. I've never gotten one like this before, where it's just pay attention to the world around you. Your phone. Nothing happens there by accident. Your tablet, whatever device you use, laptop. Pay attention. You're seeing things that might make you feel like you're going crazy. Like, why am I seeing signs of this all of a sudden? Why am I seeing this number? Why am I smelling certain things? Your senses are heightened. You're spiritually aware. Yeah. Have no fear. Have no fear. Also, there was some kind of fake account screenshot. Someone who thought they could take from you. Could even be just as simple as, you know, Bitcoin scam or something. Someone who thought it was going to be easy to trick you, and it wasn't. Because you are extremely spiritually aware. Spiritually sensitive. Like I said, things are moving fast. Like, you saw right through it. You saw right through it. Someone tried to show you a fake account, show you a screenshot. Someone created a fake account and tried to blame it on someone else. I'm getting also someone tried to frame somebody. That's what I mean. Like, and you saw it for what it was. Like, the person who sent you the screenshot, look what they're doing. I bet that's them. I bet that's them trolling you or whatever. It was them, the person who sent you the screenshot. And they're not going to admit it, but they're hustling. They're trying to get something out of this. You saw through everything. You foiled their plans. Okay? What else? Crossing paths. A destined encounter is about to happen between you and someone. Or it already has. Look, whatever this destined encounter is, it's something related to the thing I just told you. And it could be several scenarios. It could be several things happen to you in a quick period of time. I know that's happening for people. Some of you might be losing objects and then finding them somewhere else where you know you didn't put them. Spirit's trying to get your attention. The universe is trying to get your attention. Open a book to the exact chapter that says something that's just completely a message for you. Yeah, pay attention to all this stuff. Nothing happens by accident. That's the whole trickery here, is that they want you to think everything is just controlled by some outside power that doesn't even exist inside you. It's about control. But the thing is, you have been connected to that power all along. You have been the creator all along, Neo. Your mind is becoming more awake and aware. Your pineal gland is awakening. You are smart. You are gifted. You are sensing things before they happen. You're seeing signs and synchronicities everywhere, and that's not a bad thing at all. You trust in the power of the divine. You need to trust. You need to not be afraid. There's a lot of stuff going on right now where people might want you to think there's some kind of outside evil force. Look, the Bible says, God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And I know there's all kinds of stuff in the Old Testament about the fear of God, right? Well, there's a reason why a ton of books were removed from the Bible and why a lot of things were mistranslated. And I honestly think the Bible is an insult to Jesus. The more I've learned, yeah, he's in there, but the Jesus I know is way more than the Bible could contain, okay? And a lot of things were mistranslated. And I love Jesus more than I ever have before. As above, so below. I believe he existed at least once, more like twice, and that he is also a Kundalini awakening. As above, so below. If it happens inside you, it's happening out here. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a reason why the Bible has so many books taken out and so many mistranslations, and not only mistranslations, but it's like they could have picked so many different words for this one definition from the Greek or Hebrew, but they picked the one that makes you seem powerless, like the word ask, whatever you ask in faith, and it set the tone, like King James did that. His translators, he set the tone for the other Bibles as well. That Bible, as well as the NIV, which comes from other scrolls, are all missing a lot of books about the power of the mind, which is what Jesus was really trying to teach you about. That's what I mean about the Bible. The one we mostly know is an insult. It's an insult. Like that word, the root word doesn't mean like ask and just wait and, what's going to happen and live in fear. No, it means desire. It means to desire. Anyway, fear. God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Anything that's trying to get you off kilter, anything that's trying to get you to fear, trying to give you anxiety, be not afraid of sudden fear. Heck, that's in the Old Testament. You are safe and protected, and that's what this reading is about. It's just showing you the power of your mind, the power of your intuition, the fact that you are seeing things out here that you're supposed to see. Nothing happens by accident, but you keep that to yourself. It doesn't mean read too much into it. In fact, don't overthink. Never overthink. The less you think, the better. Because when we start overthinking, that's when we start talking ourselves out of things. Spirit is usually it's the still small voice. It's the first voice that really comes to you. Like it's very quiet. Doesn't even feel like anything. It really doesn't spark any emotion at all except peace. And then we start talking ourselves out of it. We get anxious, get fearful, get afraid, get sad. Don't talk yourself out of those spiritual nudges, okay? Because you're very spiritual. Holding back. You know what other people are holding back. You're seeing things. That's what I mean. That's about seeing through the veil. The veil is thinner than ever, guys. Thinner than ever. Trust your spirit. Trust your intuition. Justice. You're going to see people get justice. That's something else you got to look for. Don't rejoice in their suffering. Like I just got a comment today from someone who said they love to see people get their karma, and they were trying to act all spiritual like that was a good thing. It's not a good thing. You're going to notice the justice, but don't sit back and rejoice in the suffering of others and be grateful somebody's getting their bad karma. Never wish evil on anything. It's in the Bible too. Zechariah, I don't know the verse exactly, but do not even imagine evil against your neighbor. It's all in your imagination. You're seeing things. Like this reading started out with you saw fake smiles and you kept running. You ran past it. You're going to see this now more than ever. Justice is here for people. You're going to see people get what they deserve, but don't suffer. Have unconditional love. Unconditional love that breaks the karma. And you can be grateful that people are getting the justice, or whatever justice, however it is, good or bad. I mean, be grateful that it's happening, but don't be grateful that someone's suffering, okay? You're going to block your blessings that way. Look, good vibes only came out. Put out good vibes only. And remember something. The original purpose of incarceration, prisons, jails, was supposed to be rehabilitation, not punishment. Because everybody deserves a second chance, another chance. Some people just don't know any better. And some people do come out of those places transformed, better than before. And I know, I can already feel the comments, because I get a lot of angry comments from people when I say stuff like this. You don't know what I've been through. I've seen people get justice right in front of me. Oh yeah. I've been through some terribly violent, traumatic things that I really don't want to talk about. The algorithm doesn't like me talking about it, and it triggers me to talk about it. So one of the worst things I ever did was share my trauma online. I'm never going to do it again. And I mean, it's only once in a while I talk about it, if necessary, if I feel like I'm supposed to. But no, there won't be a story time. But I've been through some terrible things, and I don't even wish evil on those people, the people who have put me through things. And it's not just been one person. I don't wish evil on anybody. Put out good vibes only. It'll release the karma. It'll break all curses, and you'll really see your blessings flow in. And if you want to get angry with me about that, that's on you. Because I've got some angry comments lately. You know, whatever. There's a frequency shift, and if you want to pick the low vibe, you can. Or you can awaken spiritually and go high vibe. And I just try to tell myself, I was like that at one time too. There was a time when I didn't want people telling me the stuff that I'm telling you. So I'm going to have mercy and just say, may you learn it gently. Because I learned certain things the hard way. May you learn it more gently than I did. Last card. Release all karma. Forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. Like Jesus hanging on the cross, they know not what they do. Father, please forgive them. They know not what they do. I know. Some of you have been deeply hurt. Look, I know. I've been there. I shouldn't even be alive. That's what people tell me. I didn't realize it was that bad until like therapy and sharing stuff online. I'm like, whoa, okay, it was pretty bad. But, I mean, seriously, I shouldn't be alive. I have like long-term like trauma from something very long-term and violent that happened, and that's not the only thing. I've been through other things too. You just need to know that it's time for you to release those horrible feelings and focus on yourself and realize that you're here to play a game called The Matrix, The Sims, or something. I don't know what it's called really, but the game of life. You're here to learn spiritual lessons. The veil is thin, and if you want it to get even thinner, release the debt. Let the universe take care of it, but don't rejoice in anyone's suffering. Anything is possible for you, and anything stolen from you will be restored to you 1,000 times over. In fact, those are the angry comments I got. I got a few of them lately. Look, I'm telling you, I've been through things, and all this is temporary, just like waking up from a dream. And some people are going to realize that very soon. Just remember, if you release the debt, everything's going to come back to you. I don't care what they stole. Look, I've had people steal from me too, massively. Oh yeah, didn't care if I was able to eat or pay my rent or anything. They stole. Okay? And I'm doing better now. That's all I'm going to say is I'm doing better. I have been abundantly blessed, and you are too. I manifest that for you. If you're going to keep hanging on to these old hurts and saying, I'm living in fear of somebody, people always steal from me, then they're always going to steal from you. You're speaking spells over your life. If you're even thinking it, that's a spell. That's being broadcast out there, but speaking it makes it even more powerful. It puts it out in the air. Be careful what you say about your life. If you're like, everybody steals from me, say no one steals from me. Keep speaking it until your thoughts align with it. I'm telling you, I see it in my comments, and I want the best for you. And I know a lot of people just haven't received the download yet or haven't learned certain things that others have learned. But I learned the hard way that I was making all this happen. It has to do with how you're feeling. Really, the easier you can brush things off and just go around in a better mood, it's like your world around you will shift. It will shift. If you just remember that the way to bring it in is just to go calm, and instead of thinking about all those past traumas, all those hurts, those times somebody left you for dead, whatever. Look, I know. I've been there too. I know. if you can just release all that, you're going to get everything back better than before. You are. I know that. Anything is possible for you, and anything stolen from you will be restored to you 1,000 times over. It is restored. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.